What's up, my casual gamers, and welcome back to another Would You Rather. Now, it's been a while since we've done one of these. We've only done one before, but I really like these ones because they make you think, you know? They dig down deep, make you think about what you would do on just insane situations or different choices. So let's go ahead and have fun with this and see what we got and what questions we have. Alright, shotgun a beer or funnel a beer? I would much rather shotgun a beer because the funnel is messy, very messy, and I don't feel like getting beer all over me. So I'm gonna go ahead and shotgun a beer. I've done it before. Most people agree with me as well. Let's see here. Eat a 5-course meal in front of 10 starving children. That's kind of mean. Or steal a bucket from 5 Salvation Army Santas. I would rather not do any of those things. That is a hard one because those are both kind of horrible, but one would be illegal and the other one would not be. So I guess I would eat a 5-course meal in front of 10 starving children. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that one. Most people disagree. I'm in the minority again. This must be my minority day. Let's see here. Would you rather have a wardrobe completely of flannel plaid or have a wardrobe completely of denim? Well, I don't really wear either one of those. That's kind of a tough one because I don't wear flannel, plaid, or denim. So I'm guessing I would. Now, when it says like completely, does that mean the pants too? Because I don't really want to wear flannel or plaid pants unless it's like to bed, because they make pretty decent, you know, when it's cold, they make decent stuff to sleep in. But I think I would probably go with the denim, because denim you can make look more fashionable. I guess I'm in the minority again. This is definitely my minority day. A lot of people don't agree with me today. Let's see here. Would you rather be as you are now, or have $100 million but have a 5% chance of instant death? I would much rather be who I am now. I think I got it pretty decent for the most part. You know, I'm here with you guys doing the YouTube thing. I don't need to have $100 million. I don't know what I would do with most of it, except for probably give it to charity. I mean, of course I would buy a house and a decent car. Not a mansion or anything like that, but just like a normal house. And, yeah. That's what I would do with $1 million. And I'd give my family members some, you know, so they can be supported for the rest of their life. But I would much rather be as I am now. Which a lot of people disagree with. Alright. Would you rather be Harry Potter or Luke Skywalker? I would much rather be Harry Potter, because I have both hands that way. And I like magic. I like magic a lot more. Like, I like Star Wars, but I would much rather Harry Potter, because I'm pretty sure there's a spell out there that makes your wand into a lightsaber or something like that. And I'm in the minority again, but it is a close one. Only 2% difference. So here, would you rather fall 2 stories onto concrete or fall 2 stories into freezing water? Well, I have done both of those things, and both of those things suck so bad. But it says freezing water, which means cold. It doesn't mean that it's frozen into ice. So I would much rather fall into the freezing water, because at least then it's bracing your impact, unlike the concrete that has no give whatsoever. So when you hit that water, though, it's gonna feel like a bunch of needles just went straight into your skin. It's bad, but it's not as bad as concrete. That doesn't. They don't care. Concrete doesn't care. It's just like, nope, not going anywhere. So yeah, most people agree with that. In any given situation, would you rather be the first to die or the last to die? In any given situation. So that really depends. Like, I mean, that does depend on the situation. There's no way around that one. I mean, in the zombie apocalypse, of course I want to be the last to die, and you know, in maybe a mall shooting or something. I don't want to be first to die. I want to, you know, try to make sure my kids are safe or whatever. So I'd say the last to die. Yeah, most people agree with that one. I'm finally digging myself out of the hole of being the minority on picking the wrong answer. Well, I mean, they're all subjective, but all right. Would you rather have the first name something Cletus Quat? Or have the name Rusty? I'm guessing that's at quote. Yeah, I guess they're doing like the quotation marks. Is that what you're telling me? You're doing the quotation marks? I would much rather have the name Rusty, I suppose. I mean, either Rusty or Cletus. I would much rather be Rusty, and at least people then can call me Russ. I mean, what are you gonna shorten Cletus down to? Cleat? If there's any Cletuses watching this, if you got a shortened version of your name, please tell me down in the description below, because I have no idea what you would call like the shortened version of Cletus. So, and most people agree with me on that one. Let's see here. Would you rather have hair covering your entire body or be completely bald? I would much rather. How much hair are we talking about here? Because the human body already has hair that covers like 99% of its body, except for like the palms of your hand and your feet. So you already have hair that covers your entire body. I mean, are we gonna look like the Beast from Beauty and the Beast? Or are we, you know, I've already been bald. I'd much rather be bald, I suppose. Why not? Because I'm guessing that it meant to be like just Cousin It. Let's see here. Would you rather cure cancer or make first contact with alien race? I would much rather cure cancer. Yeah, that's not even a brainer there. I would much rather cure cancer and worry about people's lives that, you know, are on Earth than going out and finding an alien race or whatever. Although I love space and stuff like that. Most likely, if I encounter an alien race, I'm gonna die or get probed, and I don't want anything coming into the exit. So I would much rather cure cancer and help some people out, because that would be amazing. Alright, would you rather lose an arm and 1 foot or lose a leg and 1 hand? I just got that mental picture in my head of just, you'd be like, oh, wobbly and out of balance. Although it's not as funny, because there are people that are like that, especially being from the military. There's people that's like that because they went through like an IED attack or something like that. So, I guess lose a leg and 1 hand, maybe? Yeah, most people would agree with that one as well. So, let's see here. Would you rather vacation in New York City or vacation in Tokyo? That is a no-brainer for me. I absolutely love Japan. I've always wanted to actually go into Japan. I've been in Japan just in the airport on my way to the Philippines to see my now wife. But I've always wanted to go and visit and sightsee and try the foods of Japan. Even though I'm not a big fan of seafood, I can eat shrimp like there's no tomorrow. But yeah, I would much rather go to Tokyo. Which, surprisingly, I was in the minority on that one. That one actually, a lot of people would rather go to New York City. That's different. I would much rather journey to different countries. Let's see here. If you had to eat bugs, would you rather eat 50 beetles or 100 ants? I'm gonna say ants, because just for the mere fact they're smaller, unless you're talking about the big huge ants. But they're much smaller and they're not filled with all that goo like beetles would be. Maybe deep fry them, dip them in chocolate, something like that. You know, make them a little bit more bearable. I'm not one for eating bugs, but if I had to, I would say 100 ants. Yes, most people would agree. Alright, would you rather lose the ability to feel emotions or be physically paralyzed? Well, I already don't have the ability to feel emotions. Blank slate. I'm just joking. I feel all kinds of emotions. I'm actually over emotional most of the time. But I think I would rather be able to lose the ability to feel emotions. At least then I can move. And I just wouldn't care. There we go. Most people agree with that one too. Alright, if you had to wear one of these for the rest of your life, would you rather wear an ugly hat or wear ugly gloves? I would much rather wear an ugly hat, because at least then I don't have anything in the way. Yeah, I don't have anything in the way of using my hands or anything like that. And a hat, you know, a hat's just a hat. Most people disagreed with me. That's surprising. That's surprising. Most people would rather have ugly gloves. Alright, let's see here. I think we're only going to do a few more, and then I want to know what you guys picked down in the comments below. Because, you know, I want to interact with you all. Let's see here. Would you rather never watch baseball again or never watch football again? Can I pick both? I don't watch either one of those. I mean, I know there's diehard fans out there, but, you know, I would rather... But if I had to watch them, I think I would never watch baseball again, just for the mere fact that, I mean, baseball's kind of boring to watch. Most people would agree. Let's see here. Would you rather be able to fly, but have no family or lasting relationships, or not? So I'm guessing just be as I am, or be able to fly and have no family or no relationships, or lasting relationships. I mean, what's your definition of a lasting relationship? Is it like a year, 2 years, 3 years? I mean, I was in a relationship for 6 years, and it didn't last. I mean, would that be considered a lasting relationship or not a lasting relationship? Is it all the way to death? I don't know. I guess not. I'm happy with who I am and what I am. This one will be our last one. Not very many, like, controversial or too many brain-picking ones in this episode. But would you rather eat nothing for 2 days or eat the same meal for a month? I've done both of these. Let's see here. In the military, we had to eat MREs for like a month straight. So those are pretty much the same meal. Now, whenever I work out, I normally have like a chicken and rice. So that's pretty much the same meal. I just add a little different flavoring to it. Or eat nothing for 2 days. So I fast for 2 days. And I've done that before too, because I work out. So I guess I would bear the 2 days. I mean, I can bear the 2 days. I get to drink water though, right? Because it says eat, not drink. Essentially, you can make anything into a drink. Just add water to it and put it in the processor. But I guess most people would rather eat the same thing for 2 days. Well, there you go, everyone. That was Would You Rather. These are always a blast to do. I always want to see your guys' answers, what you do or what you would do. And yeah, we can have a discussion down in the comments below. I like to interact with you guys. I love seeing all the comments. I read all the comments. I mean, I miss a few every now and then, but I try to get to everyone I can. I just want to hear from you guys. Interact with me, you know. But if you guys like the content, make sure to like, comment, subscribe down below. Stay casual, and I'm out of here.